and Chatalia Dorset of the Bahamas. What a field for the 200 final. Sia Frederick won the title in the Bahamas in 2023. Sole Frederick, there she is, took silver last year in Grenada. The top four from last year are all back. Shanoya Douglas, the defending champion. Sole, the silver medalist from last year. Dockery, there she is, the bronze medalist from last year. And Sia Frederick, who finished fourth in that Grenada final. All in this field. Nabi of the Bahamas, the sprint double champion in the under 17 category in the Bahamas, is there as well. So too is that lady, Chatalia Dorset, who won bronze in the 100 meters. Can she produce another run to get a surprise medal here at 200? Brienne Barnett of Haiti, Sabrina Dyer, her teammate, got to the 100 final, and now she represents the French nation in the 200 meters. Sophia Swindle of the US Virgin Islands was in the 100 hurdles final earlier today, and she also takes a place at 200. There's Sia Frederick in lane number 3. Can't tell them apart because Sole Frederick has her hair let down.
Their father, Peter Frederick, 200-meter national champion on this very track, June 1998.
He was part of their coaching setup in high school. Sure, he's still giving them advice even though they're in university. Under 20 girls 200 final. Not seeing lane 2. That's Nabi of the Bahamas. Under 20 girls 200 final. Sia Frederick got away brilliantly. She's covered Barnett. Sabrina Dyer is running a fast curve. So too is Shanoya Douglas. The 100 champion leads. Dyer, her teammate, chasing her, and the Frederick twins. Dorset is running brilliantly. Douglas beats them magnificently. And there's a line behind her for second and bronze. For silver and bronze. Dorset has produced another stellar effort for the Bahamians. And she might have snatched the medal. It is so close. It is so close for silver and bronze. But the world under 20 champion, the third fastest Jamaican junior in history, dismisses a quality field and wins the CARIFTA under 20 title. We still don't know the time. No, we do. 23:02. She is the sprint double champion.
Well, congratulations to Shanoya Douglas taking the double here and offering her congratulations to those around. The Jamaica flag is unfurled proudly here at the Hazel Crawford Stadium.
It was never a contest. It was never a contest. The world under 20 bronze medalist. There is Sole Frederick, the silver medalist last year. It was pretty clear then. There's nothing clear about it this time around. Is she leaving the CARIFTA Games with another individual medal? Dockery was close as well, but I think she was shut out of it. The Frederick twins there. Dorset was there. And I also think Brienne Barnett might have been there for Haiti. My goodness me, it was so close. They're all waiting. The stadium announcer has called it. Well, here's another look at it. This will help us to decide while we wait on the confirmation. Shanoya Douglas leading off the curve, and once that happens, you know the rest of the field is in trouble. She powers down the home stretch. The Frederick twins, Dockery, Dorset, all there. Yeah, Barnett of Haiti was nowhere close. Dorset given second, and one of the Frederick twins, I think it might have been Sole, Or was it Shanoya? Let's watch closely who was given third. Oh, this is tight. Douglas? Oh, wow. That doesn't help.
It's Sole. It's lane number 6 from what I've seen. Yeah, it is Sole Frederick. In lane number 6, she's been given the bronze medal.
Well, we'll get confirmation now in that brilliant under 20 girls 200 final. Shanoya Douglas of Jamaica, World Under 20 bronze medalist last year, part of Jamaica's 4x100 relay winning team in Peru, successfully defending her CARIFTA title and completing the sprint double. The 19-year-old Frederick twins say goodbye to the CARIFTA Games. It's been a delight to watch them as well over the last 3 editions. Shanoya was by some way the better of the two in the Bahamas. Sole came last year and made a name for herself with a silver medal run, and she's back this year to secure the bronze medal. Here we go. 23.02 for Douglas, she's the champion. 23.43 for Sole Frederick. 23.45. No, that's not correct, is it?
The under-20 girls 200-meter showdown at the 2025 CARIFTA Games in Trinidad and Tobago unfolded as a riveting display of raw sprinting ability, showcasing some of the Caribbean's most promising young talents. The lineup featured reigning champion Shanoya Douglas of Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago's silver medalist Sole Frederick, last year's bronze winner Sabrina Dyer of Jamaica, and Sia Frederick, who had narrowly missed the podium in 4th place in 2023. Also competing were Haiti's Brienne Barnett, Chatalia Dorset from the Bahamas, and strong contenders such as Nabi and Sophia Swindle. Douglas, the current titleholder and world under-20 bronze medalist, who had already claimed the 100m crown earlier in the meet, immediately drew attention. As soon as the starter's gun fired, she exploded off the blocks, taking control of the race around the curve. Chatalia Dorset, who had earned 100-meter bronze, launched another spirited charge to contest for a medal, while the Frederick twins drove hard to remain in the hunt for a podium finish. Douglas' performance was flawless. By the time she straightened into the home stretch, the rest of the field was battling fiercely for the remaining spots. She powered to the finish in 23.02 seconds, securing gold and completing a remarkable sprint double. This victory further cemented her reputation as one of the Caribbean's premier junior sprinters and reinforced Jamaica's long-standing dominance in sprinting. The fight for silver and bronze proved intensely competitive, culminating in a dramatic photo finish. Sole Frederick of Trinidad and Tobago surged ahead to claim silver in 23.43 seconds, while Jamaica's Sabrina Dyer narrowly captured bronze in 23.45 seconds. Dorset, clocking the identical time as Dyer, was pushed to 4th by mere thousandths of a second, highlighting the razor-thin margins of elite competition. The Frederick twins, whose father Peter Frederick had captured the 200m national title on the very same track in 1998, marked their final CARIFTA appearance. Both sisters have left a lasting impression over the past 3 editions, with Sia Frederick standing out in earlier championships. This time, however, it was Sole Frederick who ascended the podium. For Douglas, this triumph represented more than a medal. In her post-race reflections, she emphasized her focus on ignoring the crowd's energy, maintaining composure, and executing her strategy flawlessly. The outcome reflected a level of maturity and mental fortitude far beyond her age. Jamaica's sprint supremacy was evident once again, with the nation claiming both gold and bronze, echoing their dominance in the 100m earlier in the meet. These results underscore Jamaica's depth of talent and the fierce competition for sprinting supremacy across the Caribbean. As the CARIFTA Games drew to a close for these athletes, the 200-meter final emerged as one of the event's most memorable highlights, a thrilling contest blending speed, national pride, and the promise of bright futures for these young stars on the global stage.